Morning, everybody. Morning. So good to see you all, your lovely faces. Always is good. So let me welcome you all here this morning to the Center of Peace and our Sunday morning celebration. Welcome to all who are here in the seats and all who are joining us online on our Facebook channel and our YouTube page. My name is Twana Malone. I'm the senior minister here at the Center of Peace, and my pronouns are she, her, and they. And this morning, we have our licensed professional practitioners assisting us in our service this morning. Leading us in our meditation is Mara Davis. Leading us this morning in the ringing of our chakra bowl, giving us the opportunity to bring our attention and our awareness and to be so present in this moment is Cynthia Banks. Leading us this morning in our treatment, our affirmative prayer, is Helen Moore. Reading us in our selected and sacred readings this morning is our practitioner in training, our student, Prac 2 student, Donna Brown. Holding consciousness for us this morning, knowing that our time together unfolds in a wonderful way, is Kutia Thompson and Tanya Skeef. Our music today is being sung forth through Ms. Kamara Jordan and her friends. Greeting all who walk into our space this morning is Osset. On the ones, twos, and threes this morning, we have Al, Vern, and Nicole. So I think we're all set, ready to go this morning. Let us not waste one more second. Let us take everything in that this moment and every moment has to offer us as Mara comes forward to lead us in our meditation.
Good morning. So just taking a moment to, whether you choose to close your eyes or bow your head or just be present. So I'll start this meditation with the awareness of the body. And so today's meditation is about really tuning into the still small voice within and honoring how you're feeling. So just begin to sit comfortably in your seat, allowing yourself to just relax. This is a safe space and a loving place to allow that Christ consciousness to come within and be aware of that love. So just begin to check in with your body. Ask yourself, how am I feeling? Is there any particular part of your body that needs extra love? And if so, speak a word of kindness to that space now within you. Our bodies are doing so much all the time for us, and oftentimes do we take the time to show gratitude towards our bodies and for them. Just taking a deep breath and relaxing further, deeper into that awareness of how your body is feeling. Tuning in with the breath, with the awareness of how are you breathing right now. Today is a new beginning, Resurrection Sunday, but from the metaphysical perspective, a new opportunity to change, to be aware, and to deepen your relationship with Spirit. If there's any thoughts that are going through your mind that are bringing disease or bringing conflict, just say to them, I'm at peace now. I am at peace. I am at peace. And in the last part of the meditation, become aware of that still small voice within and ask it, what is mine to do today and going forward to be renewed? To be tuned in, to be restored, to be alivened in this life that we have. Just a few more minutes here. Knowing that today is Resurrection Sunday, but every day we have the opportunity to rise again, changing our thinking and deepening our relationship with Spirit and creating the life that we desire. And so it is.
Join me in treatment, bringing our awareness to the presence that is here in this space. Spirit is ever present. So I'm knowing this. I'm recognizing this ever-present Spirit as love, as peace, as joy, as harmony, and infinite abundance. I recognize this presence as all-powerful, the only power in the universe to create. It is the power that creates, causes life, sustains life, sustains each and every one of us. And it is all-knowing power. Knowing the solutions to every question, to every challenge, and creating from itself those solutions, inspiring human life to bring forth solutions for this universe. So I'm knowing right now that just as I am created from that one spirit, created by love, by peace, to be love, to be peace, I am knowing this is the truth for each and every living being. We are all created from this divine spirit by its power. And it is the source of our life, the infinite source of everything needed for the life that we desire. So I'm now speaking my word of blessing for this service, knowing that the wisdom of the divine flows in and as and through each and every person here. Knowing that that wisdom inspires the words of our songs. Our musicians are inspired to give us inspiration through music. That wisdom flows through Reverend Tawana as she speaks her message. It is the message of love and peace from the divine spirit, flowing through her. I know that that wisdom flows through our tech team. They know they are inspired to provide the best technology possible so that we can reach out across the universe. And I know that the readings and affirmations are inspired by Spirit to bring us into a deeper awareness of who we are. That this Sunday, this Resurrection Sunday, we bring our awareness again to that Spirit that informs us who we are. We are each here seeking understanding, seeking to live a higher life, a higher vibration. And I know that all this wisdom through every part of this service inspires each of us to a deeper connection with Spirit. And for this, I am grateful. I'm grateful for each and every person who is here, for each and every person who is online on Facebook and YouTube, and for each person who listens to the video in the coming weeks. I'm so grateful to be a part of this and to be in one life with all of these beings. What a glorious day it is to celebrate the unity of all life as the one life of Spirit. So in this deep gratitude, I place these words of blessing into the creative law of love in action, knowing each is heard, each is acted upon, and we are individually and collectively blessed. And so it is.
Wow. Thank you, Helen. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Thank you, Mara, for leading us in our meditation this morning. Thank you. All right. Let me invite you all now to join us or join me in the reading of our vision and our mission statement. You can find it. It's right behind me, to the right of me, or in the back of your chairs. If you'd like, you can use the QR code that's there. That'll take you to our vision and our mission. Let us take this opportunity to read it like we mean it. Join me. Our vision: a loving and peaceful world where all of humanity is honored as the divinity within is experienced. And our mission: the center of peace is a loving, inclusive, and vibrant community that utilizes and demonstrates spiritual principles and practices to cultivate powerful individuals who together create peace throughout the world. And so it is. And now I'd like to invite you all to please stand and join us as we prepare ourselves to sing our congregational song this morning. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chairs if you're unfamiliar with the song and would like to sing along with us. Our congregational song was written by our licensed retired practitioner, Bayless Webb. And I think we're ready to go.
walks beside me, protects and guides me. It's ever with me. Wherever I go, I trust its power, God's healing power. Its love surrounds me, and this I know. I live in spirit, I breathe in spirit. It lives within me, and so I am a spirit. I think as spirit. Its life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know.
So let us not miss out on this perfect opportunity to allow our eyes simply to gaze around the room and fall right where they might as we welcome each other this morning into our sanctuary in this holy and sacred day. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, you may be seated. Here at the Center of Peace, we are an open and affirming community. Here at the Center of Peace, all are welcome. And if this is your first time here on a Sunday, celebrating with us, love and light and life itself, we'd love to be able to welcome you. So if you are comfortable enough and feel moved to stand, please do. Any first-time visitors, anybody online who might be with us for the first time, if you would acknowledge online in the chat somewhere to let us know you're here. All right, well, people, let us just allow love to flow from our hearts through our hands as we welcome our visitors today, as we say, welcome to the Center of Peace.
Welcome to the Center of Peace.
We do know who you are. A unique and divine expression of God itself. Love in every way. Perfect. You are. We honor you and we welcome you. Welcome to the Center of Peace. Please do today go and find our visitors. Let them know that they're welcome here any old time. All right, I think with that, we are ready for our announcements. As Liz comes forward, I guess I will start off with the couple of announcements that are there for me this morning. The first thing is I want to remind our members that every year we renew our membership. And so we have sent out through email the opportunity for you to be able to go online and to renew your membership. It'll take you less than 20 seconds, less than 10 seconds, really. So if you have not, please do. We want to make sure we have updated information for everybody, that we can be in contact with you if we need to be in contact with you. So if you have not, please do take some time to go and renew your membership. The other thing for me is we are going to be having a special service Sunday, May 25th. So we did this last year. It was a service, and I called it a Quaker-like service. I don't know if you remember it or not, but it was an opportunity for us to take the deep dive into stillness and quietness and listening. And I had lots of great feedback from it and thought that this would be the perfect opportunity as we end our theme of listening, that we have an experience of it. So Janet McDonald and all of her musician friends and our musicians will be here to engage with us in this practice. So put it on your calendar. Please do plan to be here so that you can join us in our service May 25th.
Thank you, Rev. Next, we're going to have Rita come up to speak about a class. I thought that was a tissue. I thought that was a tissue.
Good morning. Okay.
So I want to take this opportunity to let you know we will be offering a class called Live Your Best Life at Every Age. Again, I was inspired by this class because I took the class. And it says, join us for the well-lived life, a 103-year-old doctor's 6 secrets to health and happiness at every age. It's Dr. Gladys McGarry, a remarkable 103-year-old doctor, embraces health, happiness, and purpose no matter your age. It's a 6-week course, and it offers practical, inspiring tools. Let me see, it's a deep dive into 6 life-changing secrets that can lead you to more joy or identifying that joy that is already existing in your life. The dates are Monday, it's on Mondays, May 5th, 12th, 19th, June 2nd, 9th, and 16th, and it's from 6:30 to 8:30. Your personal investment is no, it's not. That was really good. I like that, though. Okay. Registration is $20, and your investment is $100. And the required book is The Well-Lived Life by Dr. Gladys McGarry, and registration deadline is April 27th. And the facilitators for the class are Mara Davis, Patricia, of course, hailing us from Canada, Patricia Watson, and myself. Come join us. We're going to have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rita. Appreciate it. Next, we're going to have Ayenda to come up to speak about Beyond the Four Walls.
Alrighty. Happy Sunday, everyone. Okay, midweek beach days. We are approaching our 3rd year of creating community in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on out. We're always having fun. June 18th, July 23rd, and August the 13th. Those are our dates. If you want to learn more about it, if you subscribe to our newsletter, click on the link, the Learn More link. But someone else said that they were coming. Mara said she was coming, y'all. We holding you to it. Okay, all right. That's why I said it. Okay. The next one is, well, we have a night at the theater, The Wiz. The Wiz is coming. Let me just read to you. The description is amazing, so I want to share this with you. So, the Tony Award-winning Best Musical that took the world by storm is back. The Wiz returns home to stages across America in an all-new Broadway tour, the first one in 40 years. This groundbreaking twist of The Wizard of Oz changed the face of Broadway from his iconic score packed with soul, gospel, rock, 70s funk, and a stirring tale of Dorothy's journey to her place in the contemporary world. With the direction of Shelley Williams, who did The Notebook and a revival of Disney's Aida. It was choreographed by Jaquel Knight, who did Beyonce's Single Ladies, you know. Okay. Black is King, and additional material from the Tony-nominated and Emmy-nominated writer and TV host Amber Ruffin, who does the Amber Ruffin Show, and in Late Night with Seth Meyers. This dynamic infusion of ballet, jazz, modern pop brings a whole new groove to easing on down the road. So, show of hands, who wants to go? Okay, all right. So again, it's Thursday, June the 12th at 7:30. The tickets are $90, and we have additional options on how to purchase your tickets. So see me after service, or go to our website, or if you subscribe to our newsletter, get involved, stay inspired, click on Learn More. And I believe I'm complete. All right, see you. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. It's on the paper. You right. Let's see. That's why. Thank you. I need her. I need her in my life. Okay. Coffee with Rev. Well, it's already filled. It's already filled. It's May 3rd. Everyone who signed up, Sweet Java Cafe in Roxborough, I'll send an email out to remind you. It's filled. If you want to go the next time, please stay tuned. Go to our newsletter. But again, May 3rd is the next one. And Rev is looking forward to all the questions you may have for her. Okay, let me get out of here. Thank you. I'm complete.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. And next we have Kamara. Let you do your thing.
Good morning, beautiful people. So Donna Brown and I are a committee of 2 for now. We'll grab a few more of you later. But how many of you know that our own Jerry Walker, the dynamic, vibrant, brilliant Jerry Walker, is the director of a medical center, a major medical center? Yeah, we're so proud of her. And it's called the Behavioral Wellness Center. It's located on Girard Avenue. And last year we did a clothing drive for them, and they need us to do it again. So starting next Sunday, clean, pre-owned, gently used clothing, spring, they asked this time that it please be in season. Heavy emphasis on male, but all genders are needed. So anyway, you bring them to the Center of Peace in a bag, and a large plastic bag, and put them right under that table every Sunday. And every Sunday they will go to a garage where they ultimately will be picked up. So we don't clog up the space, right, Red Twine? So bring them, drop them off, have a seat, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Just that simple. Things that you've owned, cousins, brothers, sisters, people at work. Tell them to bring some clothes, and you're going to bring them to the Center of Peace. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would say more clothes than shoes, but shoes, they can use them.
So just to clarify, clothes, y'all. We don't want to see no stovetop, no pots, no pans, no books. Clothes in a bag. Por favor. Thank you so much. All right. Just make that. Thank you, Kamara. We're going to do our best. We're going to put on a good show for you. But, yeah. So with that being said, please, everybody, keep a lid on your beverages. You want to keep the sanctuary clean. If you want any more information about anything that was said today, please scan our QR code, get on our mailing list. You get all the information you had today. And, of course, like us, subscribe us on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Also, leave a review. We like those as well. And as well, practitioners are available for prayer at the service. Those are the people with the purple stoles. Just grab one. And if you're a little shy, we do have a prayer box. Just put your prayer in a box and someone will reach out to you. And with that, I believe I am complete. Thank you.
So I'm pretty sure everyone in here is familiar with the song Strength, Courage, and Wisdom by India Arie. And in my 20 years of being affiliated with the Center of Peace, I've never sung this song. Yeah. So, and you all are going to help me. So I'll be the choir director today. When I point to you, it's your turn. When I point to me, it's my turn. When I do this, it means hold up. But at the end, we're going to chant that I found it in me. I found it, I found it, I found it. So just follow along and just go with the flow.
Inside my head there lives a dream that I want to see in the sun. Behind my eyes there is me that I've been hiding for much too long. 'Cause I've been too afraid to let it show, and I'm ahead of the judgment that may follow. Always putting off living for tomorrow. It's time to step out on faith. I gotta show my face. It's been elusive for so long. Freedom is mine today. You gotta step out on faith. It's time to show my face. Procrastination had me bound, but look what I have found. I found strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. I want to hear you sing. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Got my pride that lives in me, that knows humility. Inside my voice there is a soul, and in my soul there is a voice. But I've been too afraid to make a choice, 'cause I'm scared of the things that I might be missing. Running too fast to stop to listen. It's time to step out on faith. I gotta show my face. It's been elusive for so long. Freedom is mine today. You gotta step out on faith. Gotta show my face. Procrastination had me down, but look what I have found. I found strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. I wanna hear you sing. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Hey, 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 hey. I close my eyes and I think of all the things that I want to see. 'Cause I know I've opened up my heart. I know that anything I want I can be. So let it be. Come on, y'all. So let it be. 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 Hey, hey, I'm singing strength. Come on, centerpiece. It's inside of me all along. We're singing out strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. I'm singing now strength, courage, and wisdom. You can find it in. Hey, hey. I'm singing strength, courage, and wisdom inside me. How I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Oh, I found. Keep singing. Hey. Oh, I found it. Me. Finally. And I give each day to say thank you. I found. Oh, 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 hey, I found it. Have you found it? Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's inside of you too. Thank you, family.
Mike? Yes. It's children time. Happy Easter, everybody. What would Easter be without children, huh? And so we're going to have the children's group entertain you, and Miss Barbara and Miss Wilhelmina, excuse me, Miss Alima and Miss Barbara, and our youth are here today, and that would be all our students, and they're going to introduce themselves to you. But first, we're going to start out with a musical rendition led by our musical director, Alima. Take it away, Miss Alima.
Practice just today.
Yes, we got music in us. So beautiful. Thank you, Miss Alima. Thank you, Nyla, Jaden, and Kylie. Beautiful. And now it's time. It's time to get happy. It's Easter. He is risen. We are alive. Yes. Hello, baby. How are you? Yes, it's our youth group, the ones that are here today, and they have some messages for you. And as we begin, how would you like to do that? I think you should start, Kaylee, and perhaps you should go all the way around. And I wonder if we can get another microphone out here. If not, we're just going to ask you to project or use this one. But why don't you just go, where did you want to walk? Go ahead and do the walk and come on back and tell us what your affirmation is for this beautiful Easter Sunday. And we should have some music in just a second. I know it's coming. Yeah, there it is. Oh, all right now. Here you go, Kylie.
I am loved, and lovable.
And we have a new member today, Zayden. Okay, they're walking in sequence, and they're headed around this direction. Yes, we're looking for you, Zayden. Come on up here and tell us what you're all about.
I matter, you matter.
Hello, spring. Hello, love.
I am strong and brave.
So lovely. Come on around again. Let's do it. We're doing a quick change in the back of the theater there. And here they come again. All right, Miss Kylie. You're taking the long route around. Kylie, thank you. Little confusion in the backstage there. Good to see you. Hello. Tell us once again the message for today, your second message for today.
You're kind, be kind.
And you are kind too, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Go ahead and take another circuit and come back for the third time. And I'm looking for Miss Nyla.
I spread my laughter, and you spread your laughter.
Yeah, that's what life is all about. Kylie.
All things are possible if you believe.
Truly, truly. All right, and I think we have the third and final round of all these messages. Xavier headed toward the mic.
I'm enough, you're enough.
Hello, how are you, my friend? You got your Easter finest on. Good to see you. I believe you're a creation. Is that your brother's name, Zayden? What's your brother's name, Zayden? Your cuz, what's his name? Baby Cree. Cree for, I think that's for creation. Beautiful. So is that all the messages we have for this morning? That's a wrap? All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Your Easter bunnies, thank you. Be well.
Good morning, Center of Peace. How beautiful our children, our future. Lest we not forget and remember them and instill in them what we are instilling in ourselves. Our reading today is from the Science of Mind magazine, April issue. I'm quite sure a number of you subscribe to this. If not, I highly recommend it. The reading is titled, Renewed in Spirit. It's today's entry for Sunday, April 20th. On this Easter Sunday, let us celebrate the eternal resurrection happening within us. Easter is not merely a historical event, but also a profound reminder of the transformative power of spirit. I'm going to back up because I think I was supposed to do the affirmation first. Okay. I'll repeat that again. Easter is not merely a historical event, but also a profound reminder of the transformative power of spirit. Just as the stone was rolled away from the tomb, revealing a new life, so too can we roll away the burdens of doubt, fear, and limitation. This day invites us to release the old and embrace the new, to recognize that the Christ consciousness, the universal truth of love, peace, and infinite possibility dwells within us, ever ready to be awakened. When we align with this truth, we become co-creators with the divine, giving rise to lives filled with joy, purpose, and abundance. As Ernest Holmes tells us, our consciousness of God is within us, is the resurrection we seek. No matter where you are on your journey, today is an opportunity to affirm life, to rise above perceived limitations, and to step boldly into the light of possibility. Let Easter be your reminder, your moment of renewal, a sacred pause to embrace the truth that the spirit within you is eternal, whole, and complete. Let today be a day of spiritual awakening and celebration. Happy Easter. And our affirmation, if you'll repeat after me, I rise into the fullness of my divine nature. I rise into the fullness of my divine nature. Knowing that spirit within me, is always renewing, transforming, and expressing as love and joy. And this reading and affirmation was submitted by Mara Davis, our licensed practitioner. Thank you. And so it is.
You're going to get to sing again because you know this one as well. But let's give Marcy Francis, Will Cates, and Nate Teagle a hand. We appreciate them so much. And as I always say, we live all over the place. So to commit to a Sunday is really a gift, and I'm grateful.
Thank you, G-Mom.
You're welcome.
How about a hand for Kamara?
Oh, you all are too funny. Okay. All right. We're claiming this. When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight blesses my eyes, when something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind, then I think of you, centerpiece, and the world's all right with me. Just one thought of you, and I know it's gonna be, I hear you, a lovely day. Lovely day, I hear you singing. A lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, oh, then I think of you, Reverend Sheila, and the world's all right with me. What's it gonna be, y'all? Come on. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Hey, I see you over there dancing. Woo! No matter what's going on. Play it, y'all. Roses are red and violets blue. I see God when I look at you. Lovely day, each and every day. I know one and one are two.
lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. A prosperous one, a beautiful one, a glorious one, a lovely day. Woo! Thank you, everybody.
Can we give Kamara and Nate and Will and Marcy another round of applause? Yeah. All right, so happy Easter. So good to see everybody. So many people in the place. Hey, what's up? We're going to move forward in our service. A few spiritual principles to get us anchored this morning as we prepare for the message. I like to use what Ernest Holmes calls what we believe. We just call them spiritual principles. We've also added some language to the principles, some everyday kind of jargon to help us better understand what Ernest Holmes is saying. Sometimes his words are a little bit airy and fairy, some people say, something like that. So this morning we're working with spiritual principles, and you can find these principles online if you do a search for Ernest Holmes and what we believe. It's also in several of his books that he's written. So spiritual principle number 1 reads, we believe in God, the living spirit, almighty one, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. We believe this one manifests itself in and through all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. Spiritual principle number 2, we believe in the individualization of the spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one spirit. Spiritual principle number 8, we believe that the universal spirit, which is God, operates through a universal mind, which is the law of God, and that we are surrounded by this creative mind, which receives the direct impress of our thought and acts upon it. In other words, we believe that nothing happens to me. It either happens by me, through me, or as me. And finally, spiritual principle number 7, we believe in the direct revelation of truth through our intuitive and spiritual nature, and that anyone may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God. And our theme for the year, as I've said now on several Sundays, is calling us to act. It's calling on us to do something. Our theme, a day at a time, oneness. Calling on us to do something, but not just any old thing. It's calling on us, or our theme for the month of April, listening, is calling us to act. And its call of action to us is to stop and to move into the quietness, to listen. Not only is it calling us to stop and to move into quietness, it also offers us the opportunity to be still and to be cool. To be still and to be cool. To chill, to be still, to be cool. Listening, it's grand invitation to us is to consider that things are not always what they seem to be. In addition to that, it's also calling us to consider that we are more than we think that we are. Things are not always what they seem to be, and you and I are more than we think that we are. This, when we come to this great realization that things are not always what they seem to be, and that you and I are more than we ever could imagine ourselves to be, when we come to this realization, we begin to, one by one, break down the barriers of separation. We begin to, one by one, break down the things that stand between us and God. Break down anything and everything that is standing between us and truth. Break down anything and everything, the barriers that stand between us and peace. And certainly it breaks down the barrier between anything that stands between you and me. Listening. It's great power when we start to realize it. It breaks down barriers. So this listening then that I'm talking about, it's not just a simple kind of listening. As I said last Sunday, it is a sacred kind of listening, a listening that we might consider heavenly. The act of listening is a heavenly kind of act that we are engaging in and involved in. And so listening then is not to be taken lightly. It's not to be taken lightly. It's, it's not just something that you do so you can, quieten down somebody or tell, I got it. It's not that. Or it's not just listening so we can just simply kind of understand something so that we can repeat something, but we might not really mean the something. Listening helps us to take it in so that when we say something, we mean it. We mean it. So it's not to be entered into lightly. When you enter into this sacred kind of listening, this sacred kind of act, you've got to be ready for what comes next. You got to be ready for what comes next. In A Course in Miracles, in lesson 106 in the workbook for students, it states, if you will listen with an open mind that has not told you what salvation is, then you will hear the mighty voice of truth, quiet in power, strong in stillness, and completely certain of its message. That which listening has to offer us, the message, it's certain, it's clear, it's to be acted on and acted upon. So let me just say it like this. For those of us who have ears to hear, listening is everything. Listening is everything. It's everything to the one who wants to stay close to what is sacred. Listening is everything to the one who really wants to change their life. Listening is everything to the one who desires to experience love and to love. Listening is everything to the one who is desiring to experience peace. Listening is everything to the one who wants to move into having deeper relationships with the divine power and presence within themselves so that they can have a relationship with the divine power and presence of God in others. Listening is everything because it tears down the barriers that stand between you and stand between me. It's everything. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't even have the words to try to describe to you what I'm wanting to tell you, to convey to you this morning about just how important listening is. There's almost no words to describe it. The only thing that can get you close to what I'm trying to express to you today is your experience of it. It is the experience itself that will do its justification. My words are nothing in comparison to it. My desire is for you in some way to increase your sacred practice of listening. begin to tune in ways you haven't even begun to imagine that you could tune in. Just begin to imagine what listening can do for you, how it can change your life. It's everything. It's everything. We listen so that we don't go numb. We listen so we don't succumb to the moment. Listening is our preparation. Listening prepares us to move into the moment and not out of the moment. Listening prepares us to move into life, to move into what is present, and not to move away from it, not to move out of it. Listening prepares us to move into love. Listening prepares us to move into the moment and not out of the moment. I want to read a little bit this morning from Howard Thurman and again, his book, Meditations of the Heart. And today I'm reading from page 24, and the title of this reading is Be Still and Cool in the Mind. He says, in order that we benefit from what being still and being cool has to offer, we have to understand that it comes from our habitual use, our habitual desire to move into quietness, where we find that which is within us, this quietness, this stillness, that no matter what's going on around us, it resides within us. He says it is a central stillness of spirit that is so vital that it can tame the wildness out of almost any tempest, however raging it may be. Of course, the individual must desire this to happen. Sometimes there are ragings of anxiety, of hurts that we do not want to see disappear. They provide excellent opportunities to bolster up our own ego or our own sense of faltering security. This fact must not blind us to the great power that there is in what is here referred to as the central stillness. For it is in the quiet which invades us and which becomes a characteristic of our total respiration that we are most acutely aware of the operation of the presence of God. He says, here is the, quote, mercy seat of God before which all things are stripped to their true essence and their real character revealed. The plans and purposes of our times, the primary and secondary levels of our desiring, the fateful issues of our loves and hates, the ground of our own faith are established and confirmed. He says there's a wonderful lift to the spirit in knowing that the way is always channeled so that it may have free access to the mind and the cleansing power of God. And this quote by George Fox, he ends with, be still and cool in thine own mind and spirit, from thy own thoughts, and then you will feel the presence of God. Turn in your mind to that which is infinite and eternal, which all of life comes from. Tell your neighbor, be still and be cool. Tell another neighbor, be still and be cool. Listening, it's vital. He says it can tame the wildness out of almost any tempest, however raging it may be. Be still and be cool. So on this Easter, this resurrection day, the thing is that for Jesus, resurrection happened way before he was resurrected. So many of us, at this point when we think about Easter, for some we get to the rolling away of the stone, or we might backtrack and we are caught up in the story where Jesus is being led down, to be put upon the cross and all of this. And that is dramatic. But there's another story to tell that is perhaps just as dramatic, that has a lot for us to delve into. And so in the Easter story, at some point we find that Jesus is going into the garden. After the Last Supper, before he's betrayed by Judas, arrested, and then taken to be crucified, he goes into the garden. So the Bible says that he goes into the garden to pray. He takes his boys with him, and they go into the garden to pray. Well, I think he didn't just go into the garden to pray. I think he was in the garden yelling, screaming, cussing. I'm sure he was cussing. I'm sure he was cussing up in that garden. I'm sure of it. But he didn't just go to the garden to pray. He went to the garden to listen. He went to the garden to listen. The Bible says that when he went into the garden, his friends, his boys, his disciples, his intimate and inner circle was with him. And then at some point in time, he continued on and they stayed behind to pray. So right there alone, listening, it tells us something about listening. At some point in time, you got to be willing to go at it alone. You got to be willing to go at it alone. It was him walking away from his humanity into his divinity. The space that he put in between him and the ones he didn't leave him behind. He just kept on walking, but some distance. And so that he could begin to examine himself, to go greater and greater into the depths of himself, so that he could enter into the central stillness, as Dr. Howard Thurman reminds us, into this vital space, because he's used to his prayers being answered. But he knows now that his prayer is not going to be answered. He already knows this. So he enters in to the depths of himself because he knows that his prayer is not going to be answered. And it is there, and in his entering in, he asks, or his prayer went something like this: is there another way? Is there another way? Does it have to go down like this? Can we do something else? Can we put it off? Can we go to sleep? Can we do it tomorrow? I don't know. Is there another way? Must I? This is for us, or perhaps today what we're saying is, must I? Must I give up my desire to manipulate? Is there another way? This is the prayer. Must I? Must I give up my desire to manipulate? Must I give up my desire to know everything before the end? Is there another way? Can you tell me what I need to know before I move into action? Is there another way? Can you tell me how this is going to end before I open my heart, before I start loving, before I start forgiving, before? Is there another way? I mean, Must I give up on always trying to protect myself? Must I endure this? Is there another way? And so, finally, Jesus gets to a point as the story is written that he says, you know, if it must be, let it be. But before he got to that point, the Bible says that he prayed. He prayed 3 times. He prayed. He went over to his friends, his boys. The story says they were asleep. So he was like, oh, Lord. Trouble in my heart. This is about to go down. But it wasn't just that he went back and saw them sleeping. When he saw them sleeping, he realized that he was counting on them to be there with him. But in his great discovery, what he found out was that he was not alone. Everything ain't always what it seems. So he goes back, he prays again, he comes back, and now his mind is starting to trip, saying they betrayed me. They supposed to have been praying and they doing whatever. But we remember that everything is not always what it seems. The only way somebody can betray you is if you believe in betrayal. Everything ain't always what it seems. And so finally, he prays and he listens, he prays and he listens, and then finally he gets to a point where he's no longer just there to listen, he moves into the act of listening. Now listening is becoming a way of life for him. Now listening is beginning to prepare him to move into the moment and not out of the moment. Listening is our preparation. And the moment that, as the story reads, the moment that Jesus moved into listening, the moment he said, nevertheless, if it be thy will, in that moment, the Bible says that an angel ascended, that something came upon him. But let us declare that it was something within him that began to express in him, that he began to become aware that he is way more than he ever thought himself to be, that there's way more in him and way more that's seeking to be expressed in him in that moment than meets the eye. The crux of the story is that there's way more in you and way more in me than meets the eye. That you are way more. There's more seeking to be expressed in you. There's more seeking to be expressed as you than you even know. Perhaps than you will ever know. Listening. Be still and be cool. It's our preparation. It's how we prepare to move into the moment and not away from the moment. It's our preparation to move into love and not to move out of love. It's our preparation to move into understanding what's seeking to be expressed in us, what's desiring to be expressed as us in the moment. Because if we move out of the moment, we'll never come to know who and what we really and truly are. There'll never be a resurrection. In other words, that's how important listening is. It's everything. It's everything. Practitioners, would you join me as we prepare ourselves to move into a moment of listening? For we know that before we can even pray, that before prayer can even be uttered that first we must engage in the act of listening. First, we must be willing, we must have a desire within us. To scream out, glory, glory. A desire within us to want to experience goodness. A desire to be liberated. Liberation isn't coming to knock on your door. You and I, we must desire it. We must cause it in our life. Glory and goodness is not going to knock on the door. We must desire it more than anything. And let our desire be stirred up in our moments of listening, our moments of listening, our moments of being cool, our moments of being still, our moments of being cool. When we find ourselves united with the one mind, the one power, and the one presence that is never an absence, everywhere equally present. Wherever I go, there you are. Let us affirm and know today that what we say it, when we say it, that we mean it the moment we say it. So, as I speak my word of truth, I do so for you and I do so for myself. Knowing that this desire in me to listen, to be engaged in listening, is ever activated, is rising up in me, is my resurrection, is the thing that's moving me to be and to do, is the thing in me that's causing me to become more and more of who I am. And nevertheless, let me affirm for you, as I affirm for myself, that this desire in me to listen, that it's moving me in a way where I am prepared to engage and to move into life and to never be moved out of it. Where in the moment I speak my word, something in me is so stirred up that I think a heavenly angel has ascended upon me and is moving my feet and moving my arms and causing me to see. Let this be in us today. So I know for you, as I know for myself, that as I move into my garden, as you move into the garden that is before you, that you're engaged in the act of listening. And in it, I know for you, as I know for myself, that nothing is as it seems. That there's way more going on, not just to what I can see, but there's way more going on and happening inside of me. I am grateful this day to be able to pause and to speak these words and to know them to be the truth. For I know the great power in listening. It is what makes me declare and decree and to sing with Kamara, it's going to be a lovely day. A lovely day. When I wake up in the morning and the sunlight hits my eyes. Oh, I declare goodness and glory. I'm so grateful for this and so moved in this moment to just simply gather in the words that have been spoken as we all take them within us, along with the songs that have been sung, the eye glances, the expressions of love through our hearts, through our eyes. We take it all in and take it with us. Well, we just simply release our word into the infinite law of mind that we know is acting upon our word now. Well, we are sure that nothing happens to us, but that everything is happening through us and as us. We let it be, we claim it so, we come together in agreement by saying, and so it is.
is a light, a holy light. There is a light, a holy light. There is a light, a holy light. There is a light that is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. Is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. There is a love, a holy love. There is a love. There is a love, a holy love. There is a love that is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. It's shining for you, coming in to make you whole. There is a peace, a holy peace. There is a peace. There is a peace, a holy peace. There is a peace that is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. Is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. The Holy Spirit is all around you. The Holy Spirit, oh, Holy Spirit is all around you. The Holy Spirit is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. Is shining for you, coming in to make you.
And so it is. Yes. All right. As our practitioners take their seats and our ushers come forward, let us prepare ourselves to move into a time of giving and sharing with the Center of Peace. As we move into our time of offerings, tithes and offerings, would you take out your gifts as we prepare ourselves to move into prayer? And before we do, let us take this opportunity to acknowledge those who give online, those who have already given, and those who are giving online now. As we rejoice in this moment of stillness and quietness, let us just simply open our hearts to the divine and know ourselves to be one with it in every way. And as we do, we open up to its eternal givenness, to itself, through itself, as itself. And so I know then that every cent that we receive today, that it moves the Center of Peace forward and upward and out in a way so that we may become ever more a shining light, a beacon of light, a representation of what's possible, of hope, of love, of unity, of oneness, of the ones who break down the barriers of the things that stand between us. So I know that as we are blessed in this way by all that we receive today, I know too that the giver is blessed 1,000,000 times fold. Truly, it can be no other way. So for every cent that we receive today, I give thanks. Truly, I do give thanks, and so it is.
When you give, when you receive, when you give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what to whom? When we give, who's giving what to whom? When we receive, who's giving what to whom? When we give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what to whom? Trusting in the law of circulation, knowing that it is as we believe. At the level of our faith, we release and make it so. At the level of our giving, we receive. Oh, when we give, who's giving what to whom? When we receive, who's giving what to whom? When we give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what? Who's giving what? Who's giving what to whom?
And so it is. So it is. Yes. Thank you, ladies. All right, we've done it again on this Easter Sunday. Let the choir come forward as we prepare ourselves to sing our closing song. And I invite you all to please stand and join us in the singing of our closing song, Our Release. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chairs. If you'd like to sing along with us. And let me remind you that if you are desiring prayer today, that our practitioners stand ready to join you in prayer and knowing the truth with you, for you, and about you today. Our practitioners have on the purple stoles. You can find them easily. Please do. Find a practitioner if you are desiring prayer. We also have a prayer box on the other side of the petition. You can write out your prayer requests. Our practitioners will get it, and we'll be praying for you for the week. All right. I think that we are all set and ready.
And remember, singing is good for you at the cellular level. Yes. Doing a lot of reading about that. There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself.
Was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand.
Now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day,
You have got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free.
journey on throughout our week, let me remind you that listening is everything. It is the only thing that can calm the tempest, no matter how it might be raging. Let us all desire what listening has to offer us. Happy Easter. So it is.
I am surrounded by the love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. Father, you stand before me and behind, beside me, in the place I see myself and everywhere I go. You are in all the things I look upon, the sounds I hear, and every hand that reaches for my own. In you, time disappears and place becomes a meaningless belief. For what surrounds me and keeps me safe is love itself. Surrounded by the love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. What surrounds me and keeps me safe is love itself. There's no source but this, and nothing is that doesn't share its holiness. Stands beyond your one creation, or without the love which holds all things within itself. Father, I am like yourself. I come to you in your own name today, to be at peace within your everlasting love. By the love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. I'm surrounded by the love of God. I am 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 surrounded